I'm Quan Jameson. My project is entitled Journey to Success. It's a project that I started for kids in Flint, Michigan to get them out of Flint, away from the economic things that are going on, the social things that are going on in Flint, Michigan, and just to have a good time with them. I started Journey to Success because I honestly was getting fed up of how the media portrays Flint, what the government is allowing to happen to Flint, and I just wanted to do something. I'm originally from Flint, Michigan, born and raised. Flint has gone through a lot, especially after, General Motors shut down a lot of plants and a lot of people were out of work. So of course, economically there was a increase in, violence and drugs.
The vehicle city is once again the most violent city, according to the FBI. Leaders say they know the problem: too many people with too little to do.
Flint's tap water was laced with dangerous levels of lead. The state knew about it and did nothing.
It was hard to really understand what was going on with the Flint water. It really didn't affect me until I went home and I was in my cousin's house and still not thinking about what's going on with the water. I turned on the water to wash my hands and then I just made this face like, what's wrong with your water? Like, oblivious to what's going on. And then I look to the side and there's like cases and cases and cases of bottled water. So at that point it became real to me. It's different watching it on the news and then actually touching it and feeling it and smelling it and seeing your family really living it. And the more and more things started to come out about how that happened and why it happened, the more angry I became. And the more I kept saying, I want to do something, I want to do something. With Journey to Success, I take these teenagers from Flint to different cities with me that I travel to. Based on my calendar for the month, I'll take a look at the different places that I'm going. And what I'll do is reach out to people that I know personally, whether it be family or friends, and we're going to visit some colleges. We're going to, just have fun on the beach. We're going to go to different restaurants. We're going to explore the city. Altogether, I've been able to take about 10 kids on trips so far. We've been to Charlotte, North Carolina. We've been to Baltimore, Maryland. We've been to Phoenix, Arizona. We've been to, there's one more, Washington, D.C. So I take care of the flight, I take care of the hotel, I take care of pretty much whatever expenses that we incur while we're in that city. And after that, I take them back to the airport and all their parents have to do is pretty much drop them off and pick them up from the airport. The mission statement for Journey to Success is no limits, no comfort zone. No limit, no comfort zones is pretty much the same thing that I live by. I try to do the same thing with my daughter. I take her to travel with me. I try to push myself as a mother, as a businesswoman, as a friend, as a daughter. It's just becoming a better version of myself each and every day. I'm constantly evolving and that's just a part of life. So once that's triggered mentally, then you'll continue to push yourself and continue to push past the limits and get out of your own comfort zone or out of your own way. I want these kids to step out of what they're used to try, to experiment with new cultures, to talk to different types of people who don't have the same background as them, because you learn a lot from people who are different than you. So that's kind of the thought process behind our slogan. That's why I'm targeting teenagers, and depending on their maturity, it could be as young as 12 or old as 17, 18 years old. No two Journey to Success events are the same. I just go off of, like I said, the kids' vibes and see what they like to do, whatever fun things that they're into, then that's what we'll do. My first experience traveling alone was in college. We used to go to different conferences when I was involved in NABA. One of the scariest things I remember when I traveled abroad was we went to Amsterdam. Our group of 10 ended up breaking up, getting lost, and I was lost on a tram at 2 o'clock in the morning in the red light district with one other classmate. And we were on the train with people who basically either couldn't speak English or didn't want to talk to us. So we had to find our way back to our hostel or wherever we were staying on our own, and that was that was a big thing for me. So one of the things that I do when I travel with these kids is I make them, you know, when we get to the airport, figure out your way to your gate. Make sure you're at the right gate, because if you get on the wrong plane, you're not gonna be in Michigan, you're gonna be somewhere in Idaho, and I gotta explain this to your mom. So that's one of the things that I love to do, is just watch them go up and down the wrong escalators, start asking TSA agents where they're supposed to go. My biggest mentor would be my father. He has a real big heart, loves helping kids. He's a football coach, but he also becomes a father figure to a lot of the kids that he coaches. I get that drive to help people probably from him, and that personality from him. I also had mentors in college. I was involved in the National Association of Black Accountants. In my career, different bosses that I had. The biggest thing that I learned from my mentors coming up is just to be sincere, making that connection with the mentor and the mentee, and making them feel that you kind of understand where they're coming from, or that you are, you know, a person too. You come from struggles, you've overcome some things, so that you're more relatable, and that there's a vibe that you can bounce off of each other, because it's a two-way street. You learn things from your mentees, and your mentees learn things from you. I would love to see Journey to Success continue to grow. I would love to see it being funded by a grant, basically not by me anymore. And I want to reach as many kids as possible. I want to keep it informal. I want to keep it sincere and genuine. I don't want it to turn into one of those type of programs where it's super strict and that sort of thing. I want us to be able to just have fun and continue to explore the world. That's pretty much what it is. And I think that's what makes it unique, is that it isn't, you know, a formal type of mentoring program that these kids are used to. And I want to touch many more kids. I want to see the kids who've gone through the program, you know, start giving back, or start taking other teenagers under their wings that they see coming up. I want to expand to other people that I don't know, or to other teenagers that I've never met before. Journey to Success has reassured me that mentoring can come in all forms, whatever the case may be. You don't have to be a mentor, have the title of a mentor to be a mentor. Mentor happens organically. Anybody can be a mentor. If something's on your heart, move on it. You'd be surprised about how many people you can affect. For people who want to get involved and to help, whether it be monetarily or, you know, just helping set up things in different cities, they can email me at journeytosuccessprogram@gmail.com. They can reach out to me on Facebook by just searching my name, Quan Jameson.